EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western New York. Welcome to the new Highmark Stadium, the home of the Bills. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go in Western New York. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Steeler on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, Josh Allen. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
8-yard loss.
That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
48-yard attempt.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
So you're thinking after they took the loss on third down, you say, all right, they've made what should have been an easy attempt a little bit more difficult, but he's able to step up there, cool, calm, collected, knocks it through. Really well done.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. So after giving up a field goal to start the game, they come out hot and get a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Achane. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready? Here we go.
Pistol snap to Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing is Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
38 yards on the play. First down, Dolphins.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bills' 22-yard line.
Willis now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
To throw, here's Willis. That Tolbert. Touchdown, Miami. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Bills 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Allen now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No 1st down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Dorian Williams in to make the play. This will be 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Cook is in.
Yeah, he had that nice run just a minute ago, Mike, to get him down there on the doorstep. And then he looked at the sideline and said, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not tired. I'm staying in here. And he wanted to finish what he started. And this time he's able to take it across for a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. This will be a 2nd down and 6. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Willis. Moving left. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Willis to throw. That is caught downfield by Douglas.
Willis's pass complete to Caleb Douglas. Touchdown, Miami.
Patterson then to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10.
14, Bills 10.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Timer pass to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A carry here for Wright. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey.
Looking to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That is Deion Walker in there on the stop.
It's 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Willis. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the handoff, this is Cook, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, here it that is over the middle and intercepted. Whoa! And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. We'll bring up 2nd and long.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Willis. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. Inside the 20.
Willis's pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Miami.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. Fourth.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Man in motion is Coleman. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Crust gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Willis, forced to his right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Willis now to throw. Left side, caught by Dulcich. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Throwing, Willis. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw once more, here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
4th down.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has the decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
4 yards.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Cook. And this one's ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Dolphins 20, Bills 17. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Pistol snap to Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On the carry, it's Achane. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. To throw is Willis. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are right back in this one.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Willis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Willis. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He gets this complete to Dawson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. He's got Douglas going deep. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 77, cut 19, cut 19, 18, right here. team ready.
Willis now to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they knock him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken
A
for.
gain of 5 brings up second and
A run up the middle with Cook. Geomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
7-yard line.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before third down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from Soldier Field. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Now KRWNZ to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Dolphins nothing. KRWNZ kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
2 yards
From the 23, here's second and 8.
at the 23-yard line.
Willis now to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down,
They get
Dolphins.
20 on the connection. Good for a Dolphins first down. Here's a give to Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. To throw, here's Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Willis to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On first down, it's Swift. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Zach Steeler in on the tackle.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
On
and
second
7.
down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they come up now on 3rd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Touchdown, Bears.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Rest in peace, Nolan Wells, man. My bad, chat. I was on the phone. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
On the stop. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boost this up.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Good play, good play.
It's a pickup of 46 yards.
What up with your board?
Good for a Packers first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry. And then they might, I mean, luckily for
10-4.
Free rusher coming, and at the very least was able
Like
to
the
get
screen
that
for
ball
me,
out
bro.
to prevent the sack.
Yeah, like the screen for me, bro. Like the screen for me, bro. These niggas think I'm sweet because I get the Dolphins. They are 74 overall. They think it's sweet when they come out here and step on the field with them. But I can't get a full match out here. But when they win, they be up. That's why I might start letting niggas scope. Just so I can, you know what I mean? But when I lock in on their man, I feel I'm the best in the world. Henry gotta come see me. I ain't seen my jerseys yet. Damn, Bitcoin jumping, huh? Go ahead and get me a position in. Those are on the clock.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive.
But you still out west with it, boy? Oh, I gotta play these Ravens. These niggas be dick eaters for real.
Straight ahead, we've got a
This nigga probably ain't no Ravens fan.
It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from South Florida. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he gets this up close to the 40. The former Longhorn in there on the tackle. This will be a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to be incomplete. Very good dance. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And 6 yards to go. The shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And this is not going to work. He is stopped short of the marker. Boy, this one is worthy of second guessing. They've turned it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A first carry here for Devontae Chan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
The best offensive play callers
It
in
ain't
the
broke,
NFL,
don't
do a great
fix.
job tying in their under center run game,
Coach
like we just
always
saw
told
here,
me.
with their under center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike. Man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
This one caught at the 4. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Greg Olsen. Touchdown, Dolphins. Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Just took that Bitcoin short board. What you think?
And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hold that bitch for about a day.
On play action, here's Jackson. Throw, left side, run by Andrews.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
The ball deflected, at least
You caught that shit. I would have been so mad.
to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 3 coming up. To throw is Jackson.
Man, that's a bunch of bullshit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Oh, shit.
In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake. Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. Oh, yeah. And he's into the end zone.
Shit.
Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Willis to throw. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Willis now to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing Willis. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw.
Very
Even though the
much so.
coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go.
This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Travis Jones on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Willis. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Dolphins first down. 2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. We'll come back to Miami after this. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. A run, and it's Achane. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami.
First down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Now a pitch to Achane. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. 2nd and long coming up. A fake to Achane, and now Willis. And the rush too strong. Very flat for the sack. Tavius Robinson getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
It is.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Back 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Willis. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Good for a Dolphins.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. This will be 2nd and 9. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
65.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Message on your phone from home.
18 yards the gain there. What a way to begin the 3rd quarter.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go, Jack. Grab goal 80. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Message on your phone.
Here's Willis. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. It's a great example why.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Another message from Bob.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Willis. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Another message from Bob.
For the PAT.
Shit, I missed that bitch.
And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Ball on the
6.
39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. On the run to the right.
Come on, catch that bitch, fat boy.
That one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Oh, you tried.
Ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain position.
This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Well run with Achad. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. Here's Willis. Now a screen set up for Achad. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd.
Yep.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Message on your phone from Bob.
On the ground, Achad opens up his 4th quarter. Oh, and he is
Ain't no way.
leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. And he will go down.
Get this off, bro. Good defense, man.
That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down. And he'll get this one close to a 1st down, maybe a yard short. That's a nice pickup with that 1st down scramble. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Jason Marshall on the stop. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson now. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now, Jackson. And he'll bring this near the first down marker. They're going to spot them, let's say, a yard short. So a 3rd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
And it's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gotta have it, 4th and 4. They'll drop to throw. And he's gonna get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards. Now Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll take
Shit.
this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
Ravens will line up for the
Jackson looking to throw. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Ravens 15.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Let's go now.
Pistol snap to Willis. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
H.A. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to do for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Willis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? Willis now to throw. Oh, they're in field goal range, but it's an interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made it pay.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory.
3 in a row losing streak, boy. It's a terrible way to start the day. We got to get us a dub. Oh, we got one. All right. So 3-1. All right. I'm going to take a break after this one.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Have some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup.
This is Henry on 2nd. I'm going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. That's going to set up a Ravens first down. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, you know what those runs are equivalent to me in basketball? Those are like made free throws, right? You want to assume you get to the free throw line, they go in. You want to assume when you hand the ball off, you get positive yards. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, it builds confidence.
They stop it after about a 5-yard gain, and he's good enough for a fresh set of downs.
Just go ahead, go right back to that well and go get that same result. Now, back-to-back 5-yard gains on the ground, that's about as simple a way to move the chains as you'll get.
First down, Henry's the running back. And he's been busy to start this one. Last play is 4th carry already. They send the tight end in motion left. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Working on 2nd down. Lamar. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. Josh. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. That is good for a Baltimore first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Lamar back to throw. That's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he gets in. Touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Luke with the point after. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Calais Campbell on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, Willis has him on the quick hitter. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Running with Achane here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Now Willis looking to throw on second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. Now lead by 14 points.
14. Dolphins nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Willis in the pistol. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's a screen for Achane. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's a play fake now. Willis to throw. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And it's going to be 4th down. Great effort there, right, with the completion, but he's still well short of what they needed.
A big gain on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Quick throw, finds it out right. The 30. Gets the 10. There it is, touchdown Miami. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. LeJontay Wester to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up
on 2nd down. Here's Henry again. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. He finds Bateman on the slant. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. No.
From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Throwing on second. Checks him. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Now it's Lamar. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Dolphins take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
19 Tiger.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 19-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That's up and through for the point after. They bump their lead up to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Willis. Gets it quickly to Douglas. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Throwing is Willis. Fits it through the middle. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
22 yards. First down, Dolphins.
19 tight.
Willis now. Back to Douglas he goes again. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
From the red zone now. And this will line up incomplete. So the failure to connect brings up second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Finds his back. H.N. And he's going to be stopped before the marker, but nice job. 9 yards on that catch and run block. It's third and short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Willis. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's fourth down.
To throw, here's Willis. And they don't get the catch they